Yes. Technology. It's great when you know it, understand it, and it's all coming together beautifully. And yeah, it just takes me a little longer sometimes for some reason. Anyway, here we are. How is everyone this morning? It's another glorious, sunny, autumnal morning. And I don't know about you, but we had our first frost yesterday. That was a bit of a surprise. More for the things still that I'm about to harvest out of our veg plot, I think. So fingers crossed that they've not been spoiled. September and frost doesn't quite go, does it? Anyway, everything keeps changing. We're at that time of the year where it really is about harvesting the fruits of our labor, and nature demonstrates that. But that is so typical in our work and life in general. You know, certainly the spring and the summer is all about the activities that we do out there. And you know, definitely this time of the year, we're ready for going into more of a rest period and enjoying the fruits of our labor. So that's certainly been the case in this household, been harvesting, picking loads of damsons. It's been a bumper year for damsons, well, certainly around here anyway, and Victoria plums was another thing. And I've just discovered that we have a quince tree. So I know nothing about quince, but it looks like you can make cheese even from it. I'm not quite sure about that, but there you go. Keep learning something new every day, don't we? And so I shall look into that and see if we've got enough of the fruit to be able to do something with it. So if you've joined me before, because we've been going at this for quite a few months now, then you know, do use this time for tapping, the therapeutic tapping, which is this, just to remind you. So no right or wrong about it, just get tapping anyway. When we come together like this, use this time as an opportunity to chill, just to unplug, disconnect, and recharge. So what we do here is really simple. It's using tools that we have, which are our fingertips. Most of us have our fingertips, and even if you don't, then you can imagine it, because the power of imagination is incredible. And just to imagine yourself doing something, your body actually doesn't know the difference. It's that powerful. So however it works for you, get tapping now. Otherwise, I'm going to just get straight into the cards here, and using the beautiful Dolphins and Mermaids cards. This is the back cover, and is on the reverse of each of the cards. So it's not like you can play snap with them. They're all unique, one of a kind. So we'll see. Sometimes they jump out, fly out. Whoop, there we go. Let's see. And you know, whatever you feel about this, I use the cards just to inspire and to you know, prompt me, nudge me, just through the pictures, the colors, the words, and it's extraordinary how relevant they seem to be on each occasion. So it's interesting. It's very curious. So let's have a look. Oh, this is beautiful. Here we go. Look at this. So today we're talking about soulmate relationships. So what does that mean for you? Have you a soulmate in your life? And it doesn't have to be another human. It could be an animal that you dearly love. You know, you just have that special connection where it's almost as though you've known them for all your life, and before and beyond, and it's just such an incredible connection where you know each other inside out, and you can feel as though you could easily finish their sentences and they yours, and you don't even need words. You don't even need words. It's just it's a sense of comfort, of that togetherness. It's really a beautiful, strong bond. And what we've got here is, can you see that it's like the DNA symbol, and the figure of 8 stands out to me. And the figure of 8 is known as well, it symbolizes eternity. And actually, my life number is an 8, and number 8. And if you want to know how to find out your life number, then all you do is add up all the numbers, all the digits in your date of birth. So, for example, mine, oh, maybe I shouldn't give it away, but let's make one up, shall we? So let's see. Let's say well, what's today's date? It's the 28th, I think. No, it's the 29th or the 30th. I don't know, 29th or 30th. Let's go with the 30th. So 30th of September, 2020. So 3 plus 9 is 12. So 1 and 2 is 3. Plus 2 is 5. Plus another 2 is 7. So today it's a 7. It's a 7. Did you follow that? So if you write the numbers down, so 3009 2020, and then you add up each of those digits, and that equals the power number for today. So that is how you find out your life number. And then you can go and check out what information there is, and there's loads of it out there, and how that's relevant to you, and what you can do with that information. How can it serve you? How can it support you? It gives you clues as to the things that you're passionate about in life, and where best to put your energy and your focus. So, it helps you find your happiness and your contentment. So that's a little more about, well, we went off track a little there, but yeah. So soulmate relationships, they really are an incredibly special relationship. Outside of, I guess, the most important relationship, which is yours with yourself, yours with you. Because with everything and everyone, we have a form of relationship in one way, shape, or form. So how do we relate to these people, to these things? All stems from how we relate with ourselves and to ourselves. So that's an interesting concept, isn't it? It's interesting to go in, to dive deeper, and just check in. How do you relate with yourself? How do you talk to yourself? How do you think about yourself? Because all the ways, all the different ways that we do that is either helpful and loving, or actually we might find that we're not saying very nice things to ourselves. And when we're doing that, we sort of exude and emit that energy, and we can then find that that's how we then get treated, because there's almost it's almost like a mirroring effect that goes on. And so, just to make more of an understanding, to become more aware of where your own thoughts are towards yourself, and treat it as a soulmate relationship, is really powerful. It's really helpful. And I guess, yeah, it's we can be our own worst critics. We can really be harsh and judgmental on what we do and what we don't do. And that is, we don't need anybody else to highlight and point out our flaws and weaknesses, because obviously we know what we can work on, and where we can do things differently and better. um, and and yet, what we need to do for ourselves is to really encourage and support, and use words that are loving and caring and soothing, and it's okay. It's okay, because you know what? We only ever do the best that we can at any given time. We really do. It's we only know what we know. And sometimes we just don't know the thing that can change everything. But when we do, that doesn't mean to say that we should then give ourselves a hard time in the time leading up to that. That's gone. We can learn so much from that. And yet, to just be gentle and easy on ourselves, and know that we only ever do our best. And that's the same for anybody else, any other person that you know or you know of. They're just the same. They're humans on that journey. And so we just need to be um, in a state of allowance, and letting it be, you know and that's what then helps us to move ourselves forward to where we would rather be, if we're not where we want to be. Okay, so let's see what the extra message says. Oh, a new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. Okay, so some spirituality may be coming in. And you know what? I really feel that, and this is a personal opinion. I really feel that this is what the world is yearning for, is spirituality, which is not to be confused with religion. It really is, if you like, the magic and the essence of a greater and higher power of love. Something which is really, it's almost beyond comprehension, but it is ultimately loving and beautiful, and it only has the everyone and everything's well-being and wellness and welfare at heart. And yeah, this is the magic which, let's invite it in. Let's allow it to just come in more and more and more. Goodness me, I can see. I've got this. Where is it? It's from this side. Oh, look at that beautiful violet ray. Wowza. Now, if that's not a spiritual message, I don't know what is. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but that's extraordinary. God. Anyway, wowza. So yes, some spirituality, and thank you. Thank you for this remarkable ray. Oh, well, I am sharing it with you, with the world. Yes, let's together just allow ourselves to be bathed in this beautiful purple, violet, lavender. And you can see, gosh, it's just like the colors in this card as well. Oh, wowza. That is quite something. Isn't that beautiful? I love these colors. Yeah. So, not to be detracted by this, but or distracted. Um, so, again, a new romance with a spiritual basis. Sometimes we go off into this reverie and fantasy that it's someone new coming into our lives. It could be, but it could just be that there's a new element coming into your life which gives you the feelings that a new romance does. That wonderful, just nothing else matters. It's like there is nothing. Yeah, there's just nothing to get in the way of your happiness. It's just so exciting, and I really think that this is something that this is referring to, and it's absolutely what we need. We need to know that there's something more and something really good going on there for us, and that the future is bright, and there's lots of learning to be had during this time. Yet you've got to stay optimistic, you've got to stay hopeful and allow yourself to be bathed in love. Keep coming back to love, and you're in the center. You're heart centered. You're in a much greater space of balance and harmony. And I think I'm going to just disappear in a minute in this purple ray. Oh goodness. Okay, so right, let's tap that in, shall we? Let's do some tapping together now. I'll just put that there, and so here we go. Tapping. I've just come straight to the collarbone point, and of course we have the thymus here as well, and the heart, and it's really invigorating, and you can just allow the whole of your hand to just be tapping the whole of this area. Feel the invigorating vibration. This is what we are tapping into, and tapping into ourselves. So if you need to make sure that you're nice and comfortable, and have both of your feet well and truly planted on the floor, on the ground, know that it is supported by the earth ultimately, even if you're on the first story or a second story. Everything is supported by the earth. So tapping into that knowledge reminds us of how grounded we are. Okay, and this is so important to keep coming back to feeling grounded and rooted, because there is so much to take us off and up into our heads. So many people are wowza in their heads, and it gets very crowded in there, and it can just feel so busy, and there's no space to think. So really, doing these little exercises to help bring you down into your body, down into the heart center, which is right here, right in the middle of you. First of all, sometimes it's helpful to actually go straight to our feet. So just have a sense of being in your feet. Really notice the connection between the soles of your feet and the floor. And when you've been there for a few minutes, then you can allow your attention to come up your legs and into your heart space. Yeah. So really, really feel it. Be here, be right in the center of your body. And breathe into that part of your body. so that you really connect with yourself, with your heart, your largest energy center. And the science is all there. It shows that it has the biggest radius of energy amplification from your body. It's quite extraordinary. So imagine now the energy of your heart radiating out in every direction throughout the whole of your body. So you flood your body with this purple light that we've been gifted with this morning. Yeah. So allowing in the violet ray, the spirituality, often an element that we forget about, we ignore, we don't think is important, we think is cosmic bonkersness or just bonkers. Just allowing this energy in and feel its love. Feel the love bathing and flooding your bodies. I'm going to tap all the way down my arms now. Come back up and across the top of the chest and down the back of the other arm, underneath. Oh, and then take the tapping down to your bellies and tap round to your waist and do your sides. And tap around your back and your bum. Give it good pummeling. It's a great feeling. We hold a lot of tension in that part of our bodies. So coming onto your legs now, tapping down the front of your legs, all the way down to your feet, and then up the back of your legs, around your thighs, down the inside of your legs, to your feet, coming back up the outside of your legs. Oh, yeah. Back to your belly, your sides, tapping round in a circle one way. So anti-clockwise and then clockwise. And then back up onto the upper chest. Let's give our shoulders a nice tapping as well. And round the neck. And then using your fingers, tapping on all around your head, all around your scalp. And let's just lightly tap our faces. Let's finish off with giving our ears a little massage. Oh, that feels good. Oh, yes. That's on the inside, around the edges, both sides, around the backs of your ears and on the inside of your ears. Yeah, that feels good. Okay, and just finish off with a little massage around the backs of your ears. We have a lot of lymph points here in this area, so it can, it can just feel a little congested and a little stiff though. First, giving it a little squeeze, nice gentle squeeze around our shoulders. Nice deep breath in through the nose. Sighing out any residual tension, letting go of any stress. And crossing over your arms, finally finishing off with this lovely sweeping action. And shake it out. Shake it out. Oh, that's feeling good. Let's stamp our feet. And get ourselves back in the room, really physically back connected. Do some shoulder rolls. Oh, yeah. And just lifting up the whole of your body as you're sitting here and really feel that lovely stretch. Some face stretches, facial yoga. Woo, there we go. Woo, fantastic. Well done, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that and that set you up for the rest of the day. And remember, carry this, I'll get it right. Carry this beautiful, you can see it, can't you? There it is. Carry this beautiful purple ray with you. Imagine this lovely color and see it coming down to yourselves into the tops of your heads and flooding your body with this gorgeous energy. So listen, go have a great week, and thank you, Inspire Fitness Academy, once again. And naturally, make sure if you've enjoyed this and you found it useful, do share it. Remember to share it. And, there's always someone who may benefit from it just at the right moment. It just comes through at the right minute and can really be helpful. And naturally, if you want to see more of this sort of thing, then pop over to Inspire Fitness Academy's one-stop shop, and there's loads of great videos from some other fantastic professionals. And yeah, go exploring, have a look. Okay, so I'm Susan Gardner from Wellbeing, and yeah, feel free if you want to have a look on metawellbeing.com. You'll find some more stuff there too. So good to see you today, and I shall see you on Thursday. Okay, ciao, bye for now. Bye for now.